What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be installing some lowering springs on my Evo 10. This is an Evo 10 SE in case you're new to the channel. It does have Bilsteins on it. And so there's some speculation of certain lowering springs not working or working with it, whatever the case may be, but I bought a set of D2 springs. There's not a lot of reviews on them online. I know D2 makes a fairly decent coilover kit for the Evo 10s. I've read some reviews on those, so I figured I'll try out their springs, see if they're worth the flip. Like I said, there aren't a lot of reviews on the springs themselves. Listen, if they suck, I'll let you guys know, and I can always remove them, so please don't give me any crap for putting on cheap springs or whatever in the car. I don't need coilovers. I'm not racing this thing. I'm driving this thing every day. I want a comfortable ride. I'm just sick of the giant gap that's in this car. The front end is taller than the back. So the springs are 2-inch in the front drop, and the rear is a 1.8 inch. And they look pretty good. I think these are progressive. I think that's why they're coiled this close over here. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember all the terminology. But I'm really excited about it. By the beginning of this video, I actually already installed the fronts. I'll explain to you the issue, one big issue that I came across. It was a stupid mistake that I made, but I'll explain that at the end of the video. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the rears, and yeah, I'll show you the fronts and then the rears. I don't know which order this is in. I'm doing this after I install the fronts. Let's just start the damn thing. Oh no. Alright guys, it is confession time. So, first of all, I got a new lens and a new camera, so hopefully I'm in focus right now and I'm in frame. So the beginning of this video was actually filmed in June of last year, so June of 2022. And if you noticed a few minutes ago in the video, I messed up pretty bad, and what I actually ended up doing was I used the impact on the top nut that holds the top hat, you know, on the springs and the shock and whatever. Blew that thing out like an idiot. It was not my finest hour. And because now it's December of 2023, a lot has actually happened to this car. And so one of the big things is that I had to source a new strut. It took me several months to actually find a new strut. When I found it, it's actually a piece of crap. It works, but it's super rusty. And so this whole setup got me really discouraged, which is why this video has taken essentially a year and a half to come out. As soon as I got the new strut in, I noticed that there was a clunking going on, and I could not figure out for the life of me what the clunking was. I ended up buying those little rubber sleeve things that goes around the coils just to see if maybe that's what the clunking was. Come to find out, it actually ended up being the top hat. So I believe what I actually ended up doing was when I busted the threads off the top, trying to put the nut back on, I ended up having to move the car, right? So like I needed the spot for the car. I tried to put it back into the hole on the bearing, and I think I ended up messing it up pretty bad. So because I bought a secondhand strut, I ended up just using the one that was in it. It was still messed up. I finally ordered another one, and that's pretty much what we're gonna do today, so we can hope that the clunking goes away. But unfortunately, I really can't drive the car very much. It actually makes me nervous to even start it up because I got that awful freaking red exclamation mark, which means that it needs a new timing chain. It's a 2010. Apparently they're pretty prone to stretching, so that's what happened. That's going to be a video that's coming up. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and install this. Hope the clunk goes away. Ooh, I need some new tires. This thing is bald. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can notice in the video, there's a little bit of play. And that means that that bearing is pretty much shot, which is what's causing the clunking. I'm actually going to tighten this to the right torque setting when it's back on the car and on the ground. Alright, that's good enough for now. Let's put the stupid thing back in the car. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks really good, right? I'm not a stance guy. I like wheels that are flush, and I like as minimal gap as possible in that fender well. So this is like the perfect drop, I think, for the Evo 10. I mean, look at that, dude. Oh, that's perfect, man. Right? It looks good, but the problem is the clunking. So I don't know if the thing I replaced is gonna fix that problem. Right, so the clunking on the left-hand side of the car, it's been there since day one. I don't know, man. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna blame it on that strut. I might try to look for a whole new set of struts. Problem is the Bilsteins are like 900 bucks a piece, and that's insane. For $4 grand, I could just get some really great freaking coilovers. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't want coilovers, but if I have to, I will. I'm not gonna keep spending a bunch of money on struts for no freaking reason. I bought that strut for like 150 bucks, and obviously it was a piece of crap. So if I can find another strut, I probably will replace it, because it only takes me, 20 minutes to replace the strut. If I can't find a strut, then I'm probably just gonna go coilovers. I'm gonna have to give in. I hate to freaking do that, but yeah, I think it looks I think it looks freaking good. So yeah, I think the car looks really good. It's like the perfect height. Here's my honest review on it. If that clunking doesn't go away with this, I'll replace the strut. If the strut, again, still does the same thing, it's the springs and they're crap. The ride quality is really stiff. It is honestly comparable to the iBox that come with the car already. So, you know, take what you can with that, but it's definitely a lot stiffer than the S-Tex that I have on the Evo 8. It's really harsh. Even with, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know, like, I want something comfortable, like I said at the beginning of the video, but I also want it to be lowered. At the same time, though, when I made that statement early on in the video, I was driving this car every single day. I don't daily it anymore. If you guys saw in the last video, I have another car that I try to drive every day, but I also have the Evo 8. And so, to be honest with you, I don't know how long I'm going to keep the Evo 10. You know, I don't know if it's going to be in the cards for me in the future. So it doesn't have a lot of miles on it. You know, I really like the car, but I've had so many problems with it that, you know, it's been discouraging me from actually wanting to keep the thing. So maybe this will fix it. Maybe I'll fall in love with the car again. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty good, but I will let you guys know in a future video if the clunking went away. But of course, I will only know once I actually replace the timing chain in this thing, which that will be the next video on this specific car. So stay tuned for that. That's probably going to be a multi-part because I've never done it on an Evo 10. I've done it on the Evo 8 long before I did YouTube. And yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it. I'm always nervous about doing timing stuff anyways, because these interference engines, if they blow, you're done, man. And I don't have the money to freaking buy a new engine or even a head right now for these things. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my first official video back. I'll keep you guys posted. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.